Judging others. Judging why people are the way they are, is a dangerous business. By mere appearances, one might make an assumption about a couple that is far from accurate. There's something about them that might cause one to conclude that their relationship has been brief and riddled with trouble, strife, and dysfunction. On closer examination, one learns that they have been happy together in one form or another for decades. The smiles they exchange reveal that they continue to be deeply in love with each other. By mere appearances, one might draw the conclusion from the multiple tattoos and body piercings on the young man's body would indicate that he delves into the world of darkness, isolation, and perhaps even demonology, the study of demons. On closer examination, one would learn that he is a devoted follower of Jesus and that he is one of the key leaders in the youth group of your church. By mere appearances, one might incorrectly judge that the expensive suits, high-powered and high-priced car, and a well-manicured lawn at his house, in a gated communicate selfishness, snobbery, and pride. On closer examination, one discovers that he gives a significant portion of his income to his church, and teaches a Bible study class. By mere appearances, one might assume that the man sitting in the pew next to you on Sunday is coming primarily out of a sense of duty and wants very little to do with the church. On closer examination, it is discovered he was formerly a lay leader in your church for many years, but is now caring for a wife who suffers from Alzheimer's and has very little time to devote to church. In the Gospel of John, we read a story of a woman caught in adultery. She has been brought to Jesus so that he judge her, but he doesn't, nor does he allow the scribes or Pharisees to judge or punish her. The preceding 4 stories give evidence as to why judging others leads to errors, misperceptions, and gossip. What are the reasons behind the woman's participation in adultery? The Gospel doesn't tell us, so they remain unknown to us, but not to God. Remember the story of Jacob's 11th son Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brothers? He was falsely accused of attempted rape by the prominent and influential wife of the captain of Pharaoh's guard. All were certain of his guilt, but God knew he wasn't guilty. I am reminded of Mary's pregnancy before her marriage to Joseph. Imagine the talk around the water well in Nazareth. Imagine how she was judged by the local villagers. Do you suppose they called her a harlot, or a prostitute? Do you suppose they thought she would go to heaven or hell? Do you suppose they thought that she would give birth to the Messiah? After Mary, Joseph, and Jesus returned to Nazareth, did the locals welcome him as the Messiah or the son of a local carpenter? Luke chapter 6 verse 37, Judge not, and you will not be judged, condemn not, and you will not be condemned, forgive, and you will be forgiven. Yes, judging others is a dangerous business. Only God can look into, and have a perfect view of the human heart and intentions. Do not judge by appearances, a rich heart may be under a poor coat. A Scottish proverb.